Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fireside Stories with Papi. Today, I have a great book to read to you. But before I begin, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So, I live in the United States of America. Did you know that there are 50 states in the United States of America? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I live in the state of Massachusetts. It's in the northeast part of the United States. Today in Massachusetts, we're having a kind of rainy, gray sky type of day. But it's a great day to be indoors and read a book. So I'm really looking forward to reading this story to you. So, just to keep myself warm, I have a nice warm wood stove. And it keeps me nice and warm. And I have a blanket that I'm wrapping around myself. So if you're in a spot that's kind of cold today, get yourself a blanket and wrap it around you and cuddle up, maybe on the couch or wherever you can watch this video. So the book today that I'm going to read to you is a great book called The Napping House. It's a big, heavy book with great pictures. So my grandson, Will, who's 5 years old, I have 4 grandchildren between the ages of 3 and 10. He told me about this book, and he loves it when his grandmother reads it to him. So in this book, there are a bunch of characters. There's a grandmother, there's a boy, there's a dog, there's a cat, there's a mouse, and there's a flea. So when his grandmother reads it to him, she personalizes it for him. So Will calls his grandmother Gram. Now you might have a different name for your grandmother. It might be Grammy or Gram or Nana or Nana. Do you know that there's a name for a grandmother all over the world? Everybody has a name for their grandmother. And do you know what the common thread in all of that is? Every child loves their grandmother. So I'm going to read this book, and you can interject if you want your grandmother's name. Will also has a dog, so he interjects his dog's name, Simba. He doesn't have a cat, and certainly I hope he doesn't have a mouse. And a flea, well, we don't want any of those in our house. So anyways, with that said, let's start reading the story. The Napping House. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. Is it quiet in your house when everybody's sleeping? I hope so. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed, and a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Let's be quiet. Everybody's quiet. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a happy house where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that dog, there is a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a happy house where everyone is sleeping. That bed's starting to pile up, isn't it? Wow. How many people can we put on that bed? And on the mouse, there is a flea. Can it be? A wakeful flea. On a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. But then there's a wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Who scares the cat? Who claws the dog? Who thumps the child? Who bumps the granny? Who breaks the bed? Oh gosh, look at all this happening. Flying all over the place, breaking the bed. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? In the napping house, where now nobody's sleeping, are they? What a great story. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me next time for Fireside Stories with Papi. Love to all. Love to you all grandmothers. See you soon.